Okay. So, I know there's another option like the mechanic, but the setup guide I watched pretty much just used the bedrooms, the red and green bedroom, right? So, this is red bedroom. We're right above dorms, right? Because if you come out here, boom, we're in back stairs, right? Back entrance. Over there is camping, right? Blah blah blah. Dorms is there, so right below dorms is red bedroom, closest to camping, right? Camping's in that direction, right? So what we want to do is to reinforce this wall. You know, the walls closest to back stairs. Reinforce this wall, and then we're gonna leave this wall alone. Create a rotate hole here. Oh, and by the way, in the showers or bathroom, whatever, that direction is a junkyard, storage yard. So yeah, so storage yard is in that direction. So if they come in through storage, they're gonna be probably coming, sneaking through this shower or sneaking in through closest to green bedroom, right? So anyway, yeah, bathroom. Anyway, we want to create a sneak hole here. Do whatever you want. You create your peaks, whatever, right? But rotate hole here. Now we're in green bedroom. Right above green bedroom is piano room. You know what I mean? Closest to yeah, junkyard. So they don't really. There's not a lot of much to reinforce unless you want to reinforce these walls. But I don't see a point to, right? So green bedroom right above is piano, right? So the trick is, the thing I saw though, is that you want to reinforce these walls, right? There's a hatch here, so when you're a zombie or whoever, you should probably run up to piano room and reinforce that, and I can cade it. You know what I mean? But the most interesting thing is, they said that there's like a cabinet that's right here, right? And also you want to clear out the wood up here. You know, clear out the wood here. Destroy the cabinet here. We might want to save that for late round, because once you C4 it, it does open up a little peak from piano, right where the orange chair is. So if they're coming in through patio, through junkyard, they come in, see this, they're gonna be like, oh, easy peek. So we might want to save it. So because you see, I don't have any C4s left, but there's a cabinet here, and the whole point is that if we're late rounds, they're kind of coming in through shark, because through green bedroom right in front is motel. Backstairs is that way. That's backstairs. And then to the left is shark. So if they're coming in through shark, yeah, through shark, there's this wall reinforced. Oh, it's open. Blah 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 blah. If they're like want to sneak in through shark, you know what I mean? Blah 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 blah. We can come in from above by using an impact or a C4, blowing up the cabinet, getting up here, and then vaulting over, and boom, 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 and sneaking up on whoever, right? And so, yeah, definitely want to reinforce that hatch. Probably leave that strat, the vaulting strat, for late game. Motel, back entrance, sharks that way, green bedroom, right? Rotate hole, reinforce two walls. So, I don't know what I want to cade. Obviously, I'm going to use a cade on the reinforcement, right? So I'm probably gonna hang out in green bedroom, in the closet. Uh, yeah, I don't think I can reach. I wish we had a bigger fucking radius. I could always just go like stay here and go back and forth between between the hatch and the walls. Like have it on the walls here, right? But I hear them coming in through the hatch. Blah 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 blah. Real quick. Can I pick you up, bitch? You know. Yeah, maybe late game leave this. Do we want to leave this open? Create a line of sight here. Hold up. Oh damn! No, I slept off. Anyway, you know what I mean, right? Just obviously Cade, maybe Cade switch, maybe just choose one, just focus on reinforcement, blah blah blah. Maybe Cade trick. Second Cade could probably go somewhere in red bedroom. Maybe this wall, so we can only have to worry about them coming in through a, you know, back entrance. You know what I mean? Cade that. sort of funnel them in, you know, stay in bathroom, just watch. They can blow that up, watch that, or maybe just watch that, you know. Oh no, because it would like cut off. It would mean you have to watch two things at once. So maybe just cave this, and so that we only have to focus about this side. You know what I mean? Only have to focus about this side. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Coming in through back entrance. Blah 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 blah. Keep this angle. Maybe they blow that hatch. You know, switch. You know, get ready for when they slide out. You know, that's what I'm thinking. And your zombies, you know, we can obviously probably maybe a zombie this window, a zombie this doorway, you know what I mean? So that, they pretty much can only come in either through the hatch or through back entrance. You know what I mean? And of course we have that trick. Now, of course, if they have a ram, this all goes to shit. So, but definitely want to cave this room, sneak hole. You know what I mean? Late game, C4 the fucking, or impact, the cabinet. Destroy this shit, vault over, sneak in, if they're sneaking in through Shark. Or maybe Motel. Yeah, camping's that way, junkyard's that way, Shark's that way. You let me know what you're thinking, you know what I mean? Obviously if they blow this up, zombie it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, yeah.